Hi, today we're going to be looking at statements. Specifically, how often should you send a statement? Now first I'm going to apologise. I'm full of hay fever today, so if I don't sound my normal chirpy self, that's why. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to look at why you send statements. What's the point of the statement? How does that influence how often you send a statement? We're then going to look at why sending statements is useful, and also why you might not like to send statements. And finally, we're going to summarise exactly what I've just told you. So, what's the point of a statement? The point of a statement is to gently remind people that they owe you some money. It can either be sent out before an invoice is due or after an invoice is due. How often you should send them depends on you, your business, and what you decide is right for your customers. Not every customer needs to have them at the same frequency. Ideally, you should be sending out a statement 5 to 7 days before an invoice is due. Now, obviously, if you only have 7 days, you can't do this on a regular basis. So statements are more useful if you offer 30 days or more credit. Now, as I've said previously in some other videos, there's no reason why you have to give 30 days credit. But if you do, statements are useful for the customer to receive them about a week before the due date, just to gently remind them that the invoices are coming due. I've also previously mentioned statements can be a historical account. So they'll detail all the invoices that have been paid, as well as those that haven't. When shouldn't you send an invoice? Well, sometimes it's better for you just to pick up the phone. Remember what you're trying to do is you're trying to build that relationship with your customer. You're trying to build up the engagement with your customer. You're reminding your customer you're around, and you're reminding your customer that what's important to you is them. By simply emailing them or posting them a statement, you're not doing that. You're telling them that you want some money off them, but you're not doing anything to engage them, anything to interact with them. Think about whether sending statements are the right thing for your business. Will it build up those relationships with those customers that you want to build? If they're simple one-off customers and you don't want to deal with them again, then absolutely fine to just send a statement. But again, if you build that relationship with them, you never know when that relationship could develop into a referral. Sending statements isn't building relationships. So, in summary, when should you send a statement? Personally, I would say before an invoice is due. To customers that you're okay if you don't hear from them again, that you don't want to build up relationships with, that you don't expect to get referrals from. If a customer is notoriously bad at paying you on time, then I definitely put them on a statement run. And I'd possibly put them on 2. I'd send them one 7 days before an invoice is due, stating that that invoice is due then, and also listing out when all future invoices are due. And then I'd give them one if they haven't paid 14 days after the payment date. And just send them another one as a gentle reminder that it's 14 days late. I've attached a statement of your account. All the other invoices are coming up. And if we don't receive payment within 7 days, then you may have to implement the Late Payment of Commercial Debt Interest Act 1998 if you're dealing with another business. But always, always when you send statements, follow it up with a phone call. That really is important. Once again, I hope you found this short video useful. Just hit subscribe to keep up to date with the videos that I'm posting, and we'll be in contact really soon. Until next time, don't forget, be happy, be safe, and keep building those customer relationships. Bye for now.